Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. In the last episode, we did our damnedest trying to avoid all this, and as you can tell, we did not succeed in anything. We have a triple princess with all the boobs, but she's looking kind of messed up. Kinda looks like she was trying to merge into each other, but some pieces of it were not fitting. Let's progress and see what will happen. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone? Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
No, just the narrator.
What are we supposed to do now?
Well, there's something to do with that mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this. This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
You look like a lizard man. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Uh-oh. We can proceed to a cabin. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? I think that you are like me. We are oceans reduced to shallow creeks. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
We can attack. Destroy your body. What?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever? You know what? I wait forever. I'm very bad at decisions, even though I made them all my life.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What? And the game exited! What the hell? Oh no! Alright, let me start it up again. I think this is intended. And I kind of like the idea of a game manipulating stuff like this. When I was thinking about making my own game, I also wanted...
to me. Though you were gone mere moments,
Oh,
I
there you
never
go.
left your side.
Look at that. It's no menu, nothing. It immediately starts up and putting you back where you left off. This is crazy good design. I'm not gonna lie. So what I wanted to say is that I also wanted to put my game in a similar condition, but different. If I make my own game ever, it will have rhinos in it, because I do like rhinos. But if you kill a rhino, your save game will be deleted entirely. That's the brutal stuff that I wanted to put in my game. Yeah.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. Everything, until we meet again.
Alright, the only option we have is to forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
And you die. Chapter 1? Again?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previous scene dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. You are here to slay her. Okay. Hang on, if I press tab... It says keeping, but it's not really keeping anything. Viva la revolución!
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Kind of looks like the dagger is not in the right place, plus the cabin is no longer in multiple pieces.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'll take the blade still.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I see.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Interesting. I'm saying this because at our first try, we were thoroughly trying to worm ourselves out of all this. And we ended up with seeing a split princess, personalities of multiple types. Now that we went straight in there without any hesitation, we got a nice princess for some reason. I guess the makers of the game kind of thought that people are curious and go straight in there without avoiding things. So we were supposed to meet with the nice princess first. We met the nice princess second.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay. Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both?
Could you imagine being named Princess?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Well, technically, the door was not locked.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Of course it's relevant. We need to establish if she is actually a human being or something else.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
You know what, let's see what happens if we release the princess.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't, I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Maybe I am the food.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
No. You know what? Let's try saving the princess. Appeal to our better nature.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Don't you need a second arm for that?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, it isn't.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh shit. Our only option. Oh wait, there's a warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade
Uh-oh.
held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Uh-oh.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Uh-oh. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, chapter 2. We did get in here, despite the fact that we died.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm making a cut here, folks. Despite the fact that this is chapter 2, we did die. And dying is a good way to end the video on YouTube. But there's more. Let me know if you wanna see more. Leave a comment under this video and suggest a path for me to move forward with this. Apparently there are multiple ways we can progress, and eventually we can reach a a different endgame. I don't yet know the full story, but I admit this was interesting so far. Let me know what you think, leave a comment under the video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.